right. Well, good evening, everyone. Thanks for coming and filling the place. So, 20 years ago, we, the three of us, this is Steve Kennedy and Jon McLurg, and my name's Chris Murphy, and we formed a little trio named Crooked Wood and played around at least the province, and eventually that band sort of maneuvered around and became Turpin's Trail. But yeah, so we thought because 2005 was a bit of a seminal year for us because we released an album and we got to play Mariposa that year. Steve had the idea of getting the band back together, as it were, and playing some shows. So
that sounds like you're blaming me.
It's either credit or blame, depending on how the evening goes. We're going to start off with a song of mine called "Finally Coming Home." It's been a long 4 years, 3 months and 16 days that I've been gone, but I'm coming home today. Train stops at the station of the town where I was born, and finally sinks into me that I'll be home this morn. So as I walk along the long and winding road, I remember every rock and tree, and I don't have far to go. I'll soon sit in the kitchen with the family that I know. Oh, nothing beats the feeling of finally coming home. It seems a lifetime ago that I left to find my way. I had to see the world, and for that I couldn't stay. I had to find out for myself what was waiting there for me, just past the horizon, somewhere I couldn't see. So as I walk along the long and winding road, I remember every rock and tree, and I don't have far to go. I'll soon sit in the kitchen with the family that I know. Oh, nothing beats the feeling of finally coming home. Like a beacon from a lighthouse for a ship that's lost at sea, the smoke from the chimney is there and calling me. No matter what mistakes I've made, no matter where I roam, I know that there's a place for me, a place that I call home. So as I walk along the long and winding road, I remember every rock and tree, and I don't have far to go. I'll soon sit in the kitchen with the family that I know. Oh, nothing beats the feeling of finally coming home. So as I walk along the long and winding road, I remember every rock and tree, and I don't have far to go. I'll soon sit in the kitchen with the family that I know. Oh, nothing beats the feeling of finally coming home. Thank you. This one is a song that we recorded on that Crooked Wood album that we released in 2005. I should mention, as a bit of a public service announcement, at least a self-service announcement, we do have some, I found a few copies of that Crooked Wood album. It came out before the age of digital, and we never really got around to releasing it as a download or streaming services. So we're doing that at some point. But so we have, I think I have about 10 copies back there.
They're vintage.
Vintage, yes. The first 6 are going for $20, and then the last 4 are going for $500 each, I think. But we have a few projects back there. Steve even had some T-shirts made for some 20-year Crooked Wood reunion T-shirts.
Yeah, a professional company made them. I didn't make them myself. So it's
hand stitching and the smallest buttons you will ever find. We have I believe they say Crooked Wood on them, but you might need a magnifying glass. So there's going to be some merch back there. So that this next song is on that Table of Contents album. It's called What People Say, and we played at the Waring House last night to dust off some of the songs, and I hadn't really played this song in years. I wrote it. It's a bit of a story song about someone who has low self-esteem and insecure and is an introvert. I have no idea where I got the inspiration from that, but anyway, it's called What People Say. He goes walking down the street, an empty briefcase in his hand. He's a picture-perfect portrait of a picture-perfect man. If he makes no noise, no ripples in the pond, his illusion of impeccability lives on, and that's all for now that he can stand. 'Cause he cares what people say, his subconscious mind won't go away. He doubts his actions every day. 'Cause he cares what people say. It's a long, long road if he walks it all alone. But that's better than rejection for feelings he has shown. It was long ago that reaching out he learned was just an opportunity to be burned. And the walls of stone built around his heart served to fortify earlier walls of scars. So alone and protected through life he can go. 'Cause he cares what people say, his self-conscious mind won't go away. He doubts his actions every day. 'Cause he cares what people say. But soon he learned that keeping from the flame, the sting of cold, it burned him just the same. Thank you. This next one is one I guess I wrote around the time we started playing together. And I was looking for inspiration, desperate for inspiration. And I found some at a local thrift store. And started off writing a song about thrifting. So if you'd like to do that, this one's for you. Called Blue Pinstripe and Brown Corduroy. Just Blue Pinstripe, actually. She wore blue pinstripe and brown corduroy. She's the soldier's sorrow, the soldier's joy. And she wore her skin like a pale decoy to distract me from her eyes. And I made the tallest wish on the tallest tree, that she might come and go with me. And I waited short, and I waited long, but come Christmas, she was gone. And the bells of old St. Mary's chime went up the hill to the fort. We climbed, and the stars were soldiers row on row, sleeping in civilian clothes. Rides a Volkswagen through the town, 'cause it keeps her soft shoes off the ground. And her daughter rides in the passenger seat, with all the laurels of love around her feet. And she wears blue pinstripe and brown corduroy. She's a soldier's sorrow, the soldier's joy. And she'll make a man out of some soldier boy, leave him to the open road. And the bells of old St. Mary's chime went up the hill to the fort. We climbed, and the stars were soldiers row on row, sleeping in civilian clothes. And the stars were soldiers row on row, sleeping in civilian clothes.
One of our biggest influences for us musically is Stan Rogers. And so this was a song that we prepared pretty early on, that we always would sing. And it's called Northwest Passage. So isn't this a beautiful building to sing along in? So feel free to join in. For just one time, I would take the Northwest Passage to find the hand of Franklin reaching for the Beaufort Sea, tracing one
warm line through a land so wide and savage, and make a northwest passage to the sea.
Westward from the Davis Strait, 'tis there 'twas said to lie, the sea route to the Orient for which so many died, seeking gold and glory, leaving weathered broken bones, and the long forgotten lonely care stones. Ah, for just one time I would take the Northwest Passage to find the hand of Franklin reaching for the Beaufort Sea, tracing one warm line through a land so wide and savage, and make a Northwest Passage to the sea.
3 centuries thereafter, I take passage overland in the footsteps of brave Kelsey, where his sea of flowers began. Watching cities rise before me, then behind me sink again. This tardiest explorer, driving hard across the plain.
Ah, for
Just one time, I would take the Northwest Passage to find the hand of Franklin reaching for the Beaufort Sea,
tracing
one warm line through a land so wide and savage, and make a Northwest Passage to the sea.
And through the night behind the wheel, the mileage clicking west, I think upon Mackenzie, David Thompson and the rest, who cracked the mountain ramparts and did show a path for me to race the roaring Fraser to the sea. Ah, for
Just one time, I would take the Northwest Passage to find the hand of Franklin reaching for the Beaufort Sea,
tracing
one warm line through a land so wide and savage, and make a Northwest Passage to the sea. How then am I so different from the first men through this way? Like them, I left a settled life, I threw it all away, to seek your Northwest Passage at the call of many men, to find there but the road back home again.
Ah, for
Just one time, I would take the Northwest Passage to find the hand of Franklin reaching for the Beaufort Sea,
tracing
one warm line through a land so wide and savage, and make a Northwest Passage to the sea.
Thank you. I only put my water for a second on there. I didn't leave it there. I took it off, Heather. I took it off. So this next song is a song I wrote when I was going to teachers college in Potsdam, New York. So it's an American song. You were very polite. I was boo. But I will have to charge you extra for listening to it tonight. So it's a song called Content, and I guess it was the one that we used as the sort of the titular song of the album.
It's kind of the title track, I guess, because our album, if you pick up a copy, if you happen to get one of the 6 or 7 copies that actually have the artwork, the name of the album is called Table of Contents, and in our artistic self-aggrandizing, we even wrote it like dictionary, not phonetically, but table of contents, and we had the accent on contents instead of table of contents. See, we were very clever back then.
I'm pretty sure that's why it didn't get a lot of radio play. The DJs were confused.
Mispronunciation, I think that's all it was.
Driving down a back road yesterday, thinking of what I'd say if I could be honest with you. My hands were on the wheel, but my mind was on how I feel about you. Came to my mind that I don't really know how to tell you the things that I can't even show you. I wish we were lovers, more than just friends. Wish this was real, instead of pretend. If you could only be, somehow be with me, I would be content. Walking down a busy city street, staring down at my feet as they lead me closer to you. In my head I practice my part, deep inside I feel my racing heart, yearning to say what it feels is true. Suddenly it seems that a nagging doubt crushes hopes and dreams, drops the sunlight from my view. Never be lovers, not even friends. It can't be real, it's only pretend. You will never be with me, and I won't be content. I don't know if I'll ever be able to communicate what I need, what I want from you. It's either too soon or too late. Even if I can't get it out, I'll let you know just how I feel about you. I don't know what you'll do. Here I stand at the door of your place. In the window I see your face as you smile down from above. The time has come now, there's no turning back. This path to you is a one-way track. Is it leading us to love? Suddenly you're there right in front of me. My mouth is dry, my lips can barely speak the words. I say I love you, I can't pretend. Wish we were lovers, more than just friends. You can only see a way to love me, and I would be content. And you say This is a song, this is what happens when you listen to old Bob Dylan, the early Bob Dylan stuff, and but you're also reading John Steinbeck at the same time. And actually also, you're also babysitting at the same time. And one of the people that I was babysitting is here tonight. He's back there in the back corner. And I was babysitting him and his sister. And they were awful. They were awful children, Edward. They really were. I was probably a terrible babysitter too. I had my own children at the time, but I wasn't used to babysitting. I was used to parenting, but not babysitting. And so they were being terrible and awful and swinging from the ceiling. And I grabbed a guitar out of desperation and I started to strum it. And they stopped and they listened. And then they kept going because they had, the attention span of a goldfish, and a particularly gifted goldfish at that time. But I kept going, and I saw, for inspiration, there was a Mickey Mouse, stuffed Mickey Mouse, so I sang about the mouse. I said, hey, look at that mouse, there's a mouse, and there's a mouse. And then the muse descended upon me, and I realized that a song was coming. So you don't remember this, Edward, and I'll deny it forevermore if you try to do anything with it, but I scooped both of them up underneath my arms, and I walked down the hallway, and I opened up the door, and I threw them in the bathroom, and I locked them in. And then I finished writing the song. Thanks, Edward. Appreciate it. I'll tell you of a mouse and a man. One could eat his fill each day, the other dime from a garbage can. Which one was the mouse, which the man? I'll tell you of a man and a mouse. One lived in the gutter, the other in a millionaire's house. Which one was the man, which the mouse? Oh, and does it bother you? They might be the same. No difference between the sacred and profane. Well, is it just the way of things, or is it a crying shame? I'll tell you of a man and a rat. One had poison in his food, the other was caught in a trap. Which one was the man, which the rat? I'll tell you of a rat and a man. One was sick and full of drugs, the other was drugged as planned. Which one was the rat, which the man? And does it bother you? They might be the same. No difference between the sacred and profane. Well, is it just the way of things, or is it a crying shame? We'll tell ourselves these tales of man and mice. We'll think first of our brothers and of others, think first twice. Then we'll know the tales of man and mice. We'll tell ourselves these tales of mice and men. The pearl of Eden that we lost, we might just find again. Then we'll know the tales of mice and men. Oh, and does it bother you? They might be the same. No difference between the sacred and profane. Well, is it just the way of things, or is it a crying shame?
This is one that I penned, and we another one that we recorded on that Table of Contents album. This is when it had a little bit of traction in the university radio scene for a short period of time. It's called Amelia, and it's a passing reference to Amelia Earhart. And it goes something like this. I'm no liar, and never was someone to pick up someone's cause. Are we all to be condemned to remain on the highlight reel in the daily game? What is it that I'm trying to say? What commodity put on display? With vapid eyes and careless hands they rule, looking in or looking out. Who's the fool? Where have you gone, Amelia? I've often wondered, were the cannons around you all volleyed and thundered? Was it just to be your life reduced to mystery? Out of touch or out of sight, out of mind before the flight. The lesson cannot be learned or taught. It is history, but it is not the past. Have you gone, Amelia? I've often wondered, were the cannons around you all volleyed and thundered? Was it just to be your life reduced to mystery? Children waving circles in the air, flattery, sincerest one who dared. But the legacy whose hand was forced speaks no message, no remorse. Often wondered, were the cannons around you all volleyed and thundered? Was it just to be your life reduced to mystery? Thank you.
All right, so this one's an old-time song. This is our little, we used to do this one quite a bit because we enjoyed playing it. It features some bluegrass banjo here from Chris and some chicken No.
Temper your expectations.
He wanted to learn the first thing about bluegrass banjo, so he learned Cripple Creek, and does a great job on it. And Steve does some excellent chicken vocalizations as well. So it does everything you need. It's an old-time song called Poor Liza Jane. It features rhyming couplets that fit a meter to like half of the old-time song. So never at a loss for one. There's probably about 1,000 verses to choose from. So we'll pick the first 5 that come to mind. Well, there's a house in Baltimore, 16 stories high. Every story in that house full of chicken pie. Oh, Liza, poor gal, little Liza Jane. Oh, Liza, poor gal, she died on the train. Well, I wish I had a banjo, I'd string it up with twine. Only tune ever play, I wish that gal were mine. Poor Liza, poor gal, little Liza Jane. Poor Liza, poor gal, she died on the train. To put my sweetheart in, take her out and kiss her twice and put her back again. Oh, Liza, poor gal, little Liza Jane. Oh, Liza, poor gal, she died on the train. Well, you go down a new cut road and I'll go down a lane. You can kiss an old fence post and I'll kiss Liza Jane. Oh, Liza, poor gal, little Liza Jane. Oh, Liza, poor gal, she died on the train. Well, I wouldn't marry a widow, and I'll tell you the reason why. I have so many biscuits, Lord, so them biscuits fly. Oh, Liza, poor gal, little Liza Jane. Oh, Liza, poor gal, she died on the train. Baltimore, 16 stories high, and every story in that house full of chicken pie. Oh, Liza, poor cow, little Liza Jane. Oh, Liza, poor cow, she died on the train. Oh, Liza, poor cow, little Liza Jane. Oh, Liza, poor cow, she died on the train. Thank you.
All right, admit it. When Steve was clucking like a chicken, who was picturing the Muppets? Just me? Okay.
I was. No. This is a song that sort of is a bit of a stream of consciousness sort of thing, but it also has a really easy chorus to sing along to. So if you'd like to sing along, it's only got 2 words. So you don't even have the excuse that I don't know the words. The words are tomorrow's today. That's it. Tomorrow's today. I mean, there's some more after that, but that's the only part you need to worry about. And you can sing along, and you'll figure out the rest, because it's pretty simple, right, Chris?
It is. It's been 20 years, so I probably should. I've been wondering this for a long time. So it's tomorrow's today. Is it and it's tomorrow apostrophe S today. Is it short for tomorrow is today, or is it short for the today that belongs to tomorrow? I honestly don't know.
Let's just play it. List is wanting just fits in tomorrow's today. Tomorrow's today. Impermanent adamant was never to be met. Remember how to see, remember how a dream is meant. Tomorrow's today. A little louder. Tomorrow's today. Go. Tomorrow's today. As much as I can give for it. Tomorrow. I don't know if Chris has mentioned, but we have some CDs available. This one is actually on there, that original CD, and one of the production team members, producer
the album, is also in the building tonight, so thanks very much for that. Helping us produce that album way back when. And I don't know if you want to be embarrassed or not, so I'm not saying it. You can tell me in the break if you want to be publicly acknowledged. So this one is a big radio hit. It's played weekly on Amherst Island Public Radio. Except for some strange reason on Sunday nights. Never gets played on Sunday nights. I don't know why. But, so it's called Canadian Musician. You ready?
May not be handsome or famous like the girl from Napanee. I don't have a show down in Vegas. They won't build a theater for me. I'm a Canadian musician, toiling in obscurity. Maybe someday you'll hear of me. I still can't catch the interest of labels. Your sound doesn't fit, they say. You've got to bring more to the table and lose a piece of yourself on the way. I'm a Canadian musician, toiling in obscurity. Maybe someday they'll think of me. Not in it for the money. I don't care for all of the fame. But maybe someday you'll hear my name. Lightfoot, Adams, and Twain sing songs for the whole world to hear. If I was a link in that chain, well, I might leave behind all my fears. Be a Canadian musician with no memory of obscurity. Maybe someday, yes, maybe someday, I'll remember me.
Steve done his stream of consciousness song there, and I guess this is mine. It's I don't know what the words entirely mean, but it's inspired by some great guitar playing from two amazing folk guitar players, Elizabeth Cotton and Etta Baker. And Elizabeth Cotton wrote Freight Train, so everybody kind of knows that tune, right? And they both played in kind of a similar style, but had their own way of playing that was so smooth and melodic and rhythmic. It's just hypnotizing music. So while I was hypnotized listening to this great record that Etta Baker put out with some singing from her granddaughter, I came up with words to this song from the tune. So this is straight inspired by Etta Baker and Elizabeth Cotton. And I have it on a CD. If you want to hear some really nice guitar playing, I do have a CD featuring guitar playing from a wonderful guitar player named Terry Tufts. So this is Etta Baker. Oh, I live inside four little lines, holy wine and turpentine, seas of sin, religious crimes, a slow course of redemption, daggers clutched by teddy bears, beauty queens, locks of hair swept like dust from heaven's stair, the palm of your hand. Oh, when I asked why should I try, silently showed me why, like a tightrope walker on a big high wire, shows small man why they live. And he started out on higher ground, the walls and words did not surround, and your soul sang with the sound the sacred silence gives. Oh, Mrs. Baker baked a cake to serve to balding heads of state. She was too poor to buy cornflakes with 1 dime in her mint, so she filled the pan with old bee strings, tuning pegs and shiny things, until the pan began to ring when the strings began to sing. Well, the school bus comes each day at 4, drops you off at grandma's door, skip along the corridor of a 12-year-old routine, and look for any bright escape, a bird, a plane, a hero's cape. Perhaps the fuse will start to take when you turn 13. You burst onto the nonsense scene with orphan words like Aberdeen, knowing I would wait and see till you came back again. And perhaps the fuse will never take, maybe there will be mistakes. I don't mind just what you make, so long as you're my friend. Thank you, that's Etta Baker.
All right, we're going to finish the set off with this song. So we're going to take a little bit of a break. We as mentioned incessantly, we do have some merch back there. We also have some water back there that we have a little jar if you want to throw in a loonie or something, you can. Or if you just want a water, you can take a water. They're out there. There's bathrooms back there as well. But we're just going to have a little short intermission, and then be back for another set. So we're going to finish the set off with a favorite song of ours that we often played. I don't think we'd end a night with, but we'd often end a set with. It's written by the late Harry Chapin, and it's called Mr. Tanner.
Mr. Tanner was a cleaner from a town in the Midwest, and of all the cleaning shops around, he made his the best. He also was a baritone who sang while pressing clothes. He practiced scales while pressing tails and sang at local shows. His friends and neighbors praised the voice that poured out from his throat. They said that he should use his gift instead of cleaning coats. Music was his life, it was not his livelihood, and it made him feel so happy, and it made him feel so good. And he sang from his heart, and he sang from his soul. He didn't know how well he sang, it just made him whole. Friends kept working on him to try music out full time. A big debut and rave reviews, a great career to climb. Finally they got to him, he would take the flame. A concert agent in New York agreed to have him sing. There were plane tickets, phone calls, money spent to rent the hall. It took most of his savings, but he gladly used it all. For music was his life, it was not his livelihood, and it made him feel so happy, and it made him feel so good. And he sang from his heart, and he sang from his soul. He didn't know how well he sang, it just made him whole. The evening came, he took the stage, his face set in a smile. In the half-filled hall, the critics sat, watching on the aisle. The concert was a blur to him, spatters of applause. They didn't know how well he sang, he only heard the flaws. But the critics were concise, they only took 4 lines. No one could accuse them of being overkind.
Mr. Martin Tanner, a baritone of Dayton, Ohio, made his town hall debut last night. He came well prepared, but unfortunately his presentation was not up to contemporary professional standards. His voice lacks the range of tonal color necessary to make it consistently interesting.
Full-time consideration of another endeavor might be in order. When he got back to Dayton, he was questioned by his friends, but he smiled and just said nothing, and he never sang again. Excepting very late at night, when the shop was dark and closed. He sang softly to himself while he sorted through the clothes. Music was his life, it was not his livelihood, and it made him feel so happy, and it made him feel so good. And he sang
Thanks so much. All right, we're back. Thanks for sticking around.
John and I wrote this song. We were driving back from a gig in Petawawa, and I was driving and John was passaging. And I was telling him about an experience I'd had at my house. I was in the basement and I was doing laundry, and I saw in this old discarded pot, a kitchen pot, there was a pair of pajamas had fallen into the pot. So I said to John, "Hey John, it was a pajama pot." And he laughed and I laughed. It had been a late night the night before, so we found it really funny. And then we wrote a song about it. And, because being folk musicians, and back then it was pretty edgy to have that double entendre of pajama pot, And now, of course, people are like, well, what's the big deal? So, anyways, that's, even Santa Claus parades get sponsored by pot companies now, so it's true. But this had honestly nothing to do with that. It was actually a pair of pajamas had fallen into a discarded kitchen pot. So if you make any connections, that's on you. I've started to use a pajama pot. It's the place where I keep all my jammies. I've emptied the drawer where I kept them before. How do you have a pajama pot? You don't put socks in there, no pairs of underwear. How do you have a pajama pot? Do you have a pajama pot? Do you have a pajama pot too? Now you may question why I use one when a regular drawer is more often. Well, it happened by chance when an abundance of pants took up all the space they once used. Now my drawer storing days are through. Beware, it could happen to you. Do you have a pajama pot? Do you have a pajama pot? You have a pajama pot too. So I'll make up the story now, or I'll share the made-up story of how I came into possession of my pajama pot. I was walking one day in the Sears aisle when a sight met my eyes, which made me smile. It was a Red Bull this lot, and I liked it a lot, so I picked it up off of the shelf. But when I reached the front of the line, I was told my car was declined. Now would I get my pajama pot? Would I get my pajama pot? Would I get my pajama pot too? So I pulled out some charm from my charm sack, and I asked the girl, "Hey, cutie, are there any more in back?" She said, "I think one was returned when the bottom got burned. I could probably give it to you." And the best part, as you can see, is I got my pot for free. Do you have a pajama pot? Do you have a pajama pot? Do you have a pajama pot too? So I returned back home to my place with a triumphant smile upon my face. And I went to my room and I began to exhume all the jammies from off of the floor. My wife said, "What have you got?" I replied, "A pajama pot."
pajama pot? Do you have a pajama pot? Do you have a pajama pot? So young, I still use my pajama pot, 'cause it holds every single pair of jammies that I've got. It may not be the norm, but functional form is the reason I keep it around. You don't put socks in there, no pairs of underwear. Do you have a pajama pot? Do you have a pajama pot? Do you have a pajama pot too?
This, Chris pointed this out last night. We sang that song called Pajama Pot. And the title of this next song is
Molly of the Morning. So,
all those people laughing out there. We know what decade you were born in.
I should mention while we have a bit of a pause here, got a couple of dates coming up. John and I with Turpin's Trail were playing at St. Joseph's Church. It's an afternoon Christmas concert on, is it December 11th, Thursday, at St. Joseph's in Kingston. It's a 1 o'clock start. And also Turpin's Trail is going to do it's become a bit of a tradition here at Storrington Pastoral Charge for us to do a Christmas concert. And I'm a little behind the eight ball because I was focusing on this show quite a bit, but just nailed down the date. It's going to be an evening concert over at Battersea United Church on Friday, December 19th. So there you go. And one other thing I should mention too, I should give credit to our friend Harvey, who years ago created this the crooked wood tree that's down there at the. If you can't see the bottom of the stage, it was quite a lovely woodworking project for him. So it's been in my basement for many years, and I thought I'd break it out and bring it to the show. Anyway, now back to your regular scheduled programming.
Oh, now's the hour of parting, and it seems that I've done wrong. Lost in the darkness and a red dress and a song. Not a girl for Mother's Day, but one that you take home. One that is no stranger to back doors and payphones. But it's alright, Molly. Alright, Molly, oh, it's alright, Molly of the morning time. When sorrow picked his friends, I guess I was his first choice. He liked my guitar and the burlap on my voice, and his second choice was Eeyore. At least he got in a book, 'cause all I have is 4 chords and some very angry looks. But it's alright, Molly. Alright, Molly, oh, it's alright, Molly of the morning time. I'll clown around till you fall asleep. Then down the front door I will creep. When your window's closed and so is the door, I'll fall in love with you once singing sweetly, but to someone else's song. Well, the mossy rocks are tired of talk. It's time to say so long. It's the same old funny feeling when the summer's almost gone. But it's alright, Molly. Alright, Molly, oh, it's alright, Molly, of the morning time. It's alright, Molly. Alright, Molly, oh, it's alright, Molly, in the morning time. Thank you.
All right, this is another one from the Crooked Wood album. It's a song that I wrote called Rhetoric and Rhyme. I wrote it kind of in the midst of or maybe just coming out of a bout of writer's block. I now have chronic writer's block. It went from being an acute condition to a chronic condition.
It's always cute with you.
Thank you. But it was actually even one that we stopped playing shortly after we released the album, and the reason is because our recording engineer Matt Bates from Longshot Studios did such an amazing job. We thought of laying it down. Like, it was a full-on rock song. There was bass and drums, and Matt's a wonderful electric guitar player, and anytime we played it afterwards, it was kind of it didn't quite have the oomph of the recording. But now, since we're far enough away from it, it's
it just occurred to me, if you want to compare after the show,
there you go. I didn't hear if we still have any left over. Anyway, it's called Rhetoric and Rhyme. Send it out to Colin.
Mind starts to wander before the ink can dry. Another song abandoned before it was to fly. Call it insecurity or call it apathy, but who am I to think my words are worthy of this deed? We're no closer to utopia than we were 10 years ago, and I sometimes think the path we're on is a different road. Can't see the forest, so we cut down the trees. But if I sing my songs to you, will that put your mind at ease, or will you think that I am giving you just rhetoric and rhyme? When all is said and sung, will you regret you gave me time? Have I done something to say to you, or am I just going through the motions? Will the words I put on paper make you open your eyes and see the beauty you've ignored, forgotten, or disguised? Is it arrogance or vanity, expecting that I'll make you see, and one by one you will attain what I have done regret you gave me time? Have I got something to say to you, or am I just going through the motion? The stage is my platform to preach, implore, or plead. Have my words the clarity of message that you need? Or will you think that I am giving you just rhetoric and rhyme? When all is said and sung, will you regret you gave me time? Have I got something to say to you, or am I just going through the motion? Am I just going through the motion? Am I just going through the motion? Thanks.
No introduction?
Oh, it needs an introduction.
Okay. So this is we play a lot of songs that are about love and loss, and this is certainly one of the ones that has so much love and so much loss in it. And it's a real tragic tale of star-crossed lovers. The main protagonist of the tale is a Chihuahua by the name of Little Gomez, who falls in love with a Saint Bernard called Blodwin.
Tragic, if not unexpected results.
Well, I used to have a doggy and I called him Little Gomez, 'cause you see he was a Mexican Chihuahua. There wasn't much of him, but what there was all cojones. He really was a randy little fella. Big dogs, small dogs, it mattered not to him. The canine equivalent of Errol Flynn. At the drop of a sombrero, he'd jump up and get stuck in. Taking Gomez out for walkies was embarrassing. Taking Gomez out for walkies was embarrassing. I remember one day in the park his tally rose by 4, and an amiable score he was amassing. To please impatient poodles and an average Labrador and a woman who just happened to be passing. I tried every way to curb his carnal appetite. I kept him on a lead all day and locked him up at night. I even put some bromide in his chunky meaty bites, but the only thing that might have worked was kryptonite. Yes, the only thing that might have worked was kryptonite. Then came the fateful day when he tried to consummate a liaison with a Saint Bernard called Blodwin. Even though he was quite clearly fighting well above his weight, he didn't let that minor detail stop him. He nearly pulled it off, oh what an acrobat. But Blodwin got bored and down she sat. They say that after making love you often feel quite flat. Well, I'm sure that Little Gomez would agree with that. Yes, I'm sure that Little Gomez would agree with that. So I buried Gomez in the park, his happy hunting ground. A sad but fitting finale. I had to dig a grave that was rather flat and round, 'cause he looked like a squash tamale. I really miss my Chihuahua chum. I went down to the pet shop for another one. I went in feeling happy, but I came out feeling glum, 'cause the man down at the pet shop loved corny puns. Yes, the man down at the pet shop loved corny puns. And he said, yes, we have no Chihuahuas. We have no Chihuahuas today. we've Alsatians, Dalmatians, the fruits of love's flirtations. You'd have to speak Pekingese in that toupee. But yes, we have no chihuahuas. We have no chihuahuas today.
Thank you. That, of course, was an Eric Bogle song.
Yeah. Just another favorite artist of ours is a gentleman by the name of Dan Reeder, and he's a protege of John Prine. And this is one of his more unique songs, and one that we can perform safely in a church too, in case you've never heard any Dan Reeders.
I inject pure kryptonite into my brain. It improves my kung fu and it eases the pain during acceleration when the pedal hits the floor. This thing burns nitroglycerin and powdered C4, and I will always love you. I drive a modified T-Series Lola. It's kinda heavy, but I like the feel. When I say Vietnam, it sounds just like Coca-Cola. I believe most anything as long as it's not real, and I will always love you. I battle aliens from outer space. They got one eye right in the middle of their face. I grab my laser gun, I know my place. Somebody has to save the human race, and I will always love you. It seems hopeless, but wouldn't you know? They've got a weakness and they let it show. They can't jump and they're a little bit slow. When I say World War II, I mean the video, and I help me Elvis, help me Elvis, come on now Elvis, I can't help falling in love with you.
All right, so this next song is a song that was also on the album, and it's a song about some old television shows that were influential in our day, and we tried to throw as many references into children about children's television programming that we could, and
Don't worry, it's pre-Caillou.
Caillou, if we did one about that, it'd be a murder ballad, I'm sure. So this is a song from the album. It's called TV Seeking Fun. Shall I wait for you there?
Yeah.
The Zuki.
Talk amongst yourselves.
We actually had fun. We played some theme songs, and we were trying desperately to track down to give the royalties, from the millions of selling CDs that we had. But we were trying to credit the writers of the Mr. Dress-Up theme, right? We could never track them down, could we? And it was, we couldn't find it.
This was, I think, probably if we had the resources.
Yeah, it'd be interesting.
Now that we did then, probably wouldn't have to find it on Google about 20 seconds.
Somebody's probably already on. I found it! Arrogant, sitting on top of the chest. The tinkle drunk guitar from cause he can't get its breath. The polka dot dory heading out to sea with Captain Jerome, first mate Rusty. Alligator, Allen, nonsensical song. Alligator, Allen, nonsensical song. The trio's rest apart, today's special is on. Alligator, Allen, nonsensical song. Not a jagged little pill on TV. Humpty Dumpty's marigold and magic Murphy. Dressing through a bath but did the elephant show. Sharon is high and brown is low. Alligator, Allen, nonsensical song. Alligator, Allen, nonsensical song. TVO's the corporation leprechaun. Alligator, Allen, nonsensical song. Casey and his pattern, he is acting a Fred. Take it to the max, the little mouse he said. The Phantom dropped his mask as his mannequin. A beachcomber spots the shark's fin again. Alligator, Allen, nonsensical song. Alligator, Allen, nonsensical song. Chickens in the back, so turn the oven on. Alligator, Allen, nonsensical song. Massive hands rocking on the story-time chair. Dress up Roger Ziegler in the folk-guru hair. She'll miss the special giant, how to share in the fun. Today the Henry Penner polka has begun. Alligator, Allen, nonsensical song. Alligator, Allen, nonsensical song. Giraffes are rolling on the polka.com. Alligator, Allen, nonsensical, dispensable, totally reprehensible song.
Here's one from our Celtic Irish with a bit of Scottish CD. It's called The Star of the County Down. This is probably my favorite old Irish love song, maybe one of my favorite love songs, I think, altogether. Star of County Down. Near to Banbridge town, in the county down, one morning in July, down a boring green came a sweet calling, and she smiled as she passed me by. Oh, she looked so neat from her two white to the sheen of her nut brown hair. Sure, the coaxing elf, I'd shake myself to be sure I was standing there. As she onward sped, I shook my head and I gazed with a feeling queer. Said I to a passer-by, who's the maid with the nut brown hair? Oh, he smiled at me, and with pride said he, she's the jewel of Ireland's crown. She's young Rosie McCann from the banks of the Bann and the Star of the County Down. Oh, from Bantry Bay up to Derry Quay, and from Galway to Dublin town, there's no maid I've seen like the brown colleen that I met in the county down. Since my roving career began, but fair and square I surrendered there to the charms of young Rosie McCann. I no heart to let and no tenant yet had I met in a shawl or gown. So when she went, and I asked no rent of the Star of the County Down. Oh, from Bantry Bay up to Derry Quay, and from Galway to Dublin town, there's no maid I've seen like the brown colleen that I met in the county down. At the crossroads fair, she'll be surely there, So I'll dress in my finest clothes, and I'll try sheep's eyes and Lutheran cries on the heart of the nut brown rose. No pipe I'll smoke, and no horse I'll yoke, till my plow with rust turn brown, and a smiling bride by my own fireside sits the star of the county down. Oh, from Bantry Bay up to Derry Quay, and from Galway to Dublin town, there's no maid I've seen like the brown colleen that I met in the county down. Oh, from Bantry Bay up to Derry Quay, and from Galway to Dublin town, there's no maid I've seen like the brown colleen that I met in the county town.
We're going to do a couple more here and call it a night. This one is one of the first songs I ever learned how to play on the guitar. And Chris was quick to point out I never learned how to play it properly on the guitar. So being a folk musician, I just said it was my version of it instead. And we've been doing this version for 20 years now, right? But I want to, before we leave and head on out, I just wanted to say thanks to Chris and thanks to John for letting me come back and join in. It's been a real blast, and it's been so much fun to be up here.
The gypsy rover came over the hill, down through the valley so shady. He whistled and he sang till the greenwoods rang, and he won the heart of his lady. And he sang, ah-ha-dee-doo, ah-dee-doo, da-dee, ah-ha-dee-doo. He whistled and he sang till the greenwoods rang, and he won the heart of his lady. She left her father's castle gates, she left all her own true lovers. She left all her money and her estates to be with that gypsy rover, and his ah-ha-dee-doo, ah-dee-doo, da-day, ah-ha-dee-doo, ah-dee-day. He was letting his steeds, roamed all the valleys all over. For he sought his daughter at great speed. She and that damn gypsy rover. Then he came at last to a mansion fine, down by the river Lady. And there was music and there was wine. For the gypsy and his lady, you could hear ah-dee-doo, da-day, ah-dee-doo, da-day. He whistled and he sang till the greenwoods rang. And he won the heart of his lady. He is not a gypsy, my father, she said, the lord of these lands all over. So I must stay till my dying day. I choose the gypsy rover. She said, ah-dee-doo, da-day, ah-dee-doo, da-day. She whistled and she sang till the greenwoods rang. And he won the heart of his lady. And he sang ah-dee-doo, da-day, ah-dee-doo, da-day. He whistled and he sang till the greenwoods rang. Yes, he won the heart of his lady. Thank you.
Okay, this next one is caused by a mistake in writing. It was when I was trying to write Big Bang Theory and wrote Big Bang Theory, and then decided to write a song about music and how much it means to me. So this is called Big Bang Theory. Begging for time, living for rhyme. The lower you fall, the higher you climb. The great pendulum makes you feel numb, and it makes you feel high. Our world began when a man took the hand of a girl to a dance. To hear a big band, the old ballet floor shook the dust from the door like never before. So strike up the band and start something new. From the trumpeter's lips, a giant star flew. Then it came undone, and there was the sun, for me and for you, for me and for you. Then a dancer came out with a cane by his side, and he started to tap,
Then he started to jive, and out of the floor grew the new tree of life. Hallelujah. So let's ring the chimes for the good times, for the dances that last, and the whispers that rhyme. If I asked you to dance, would you take a chance on a world that is kind? For the bad times that go, for the good times that stay, for the cognac that glows in the ice cream cone caves. If I live as long as this newborn sun, I'll remember you today. So strike up the band and start something new. From the trumpeter's lips, a giant star flew. Then it came undone, and there was the sun, for me and for you, for me and for you, for me and for you, for me and for you.
Well, thank you so much for coming out this evening. We're going to leave you with this song. This was always a fun one for us to do. I want to send a big thank you to all of you for coming. Big thank you to Heather and the girls for being our wonderful merch ladies, and a big thank you to the church for letting us have the space, and an extremely big thank you to these wonderful gentlemen here for sharing the stage and dusting off the old songs.
It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. A regular crowd shuffles in. There's an old man sitting next to me, making love to his tonic and gin. Said, son, can you play me a memory? I'm not really sure how it goes, but it's sad and it's sweet, and I knew it complete. Oh, when I wore a young man's clothes. Oh, la da 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 da.
for a Saturday, and the manager gives me a smile, 'cause he knows that it's me they've been coming to see, to forget about life for a while.
And the piano sounds like a carnival, and the microphone smells like a beer. And they sit at the bar and put bread in my jar, and say, "Man, what are you doing here?" They say, "Sing us a song about your song. Sing us a song tonight. Oh, we're singing for us your song. Sing us tonight." They say, "Sing us a song about your song. Sing us a song tonight. Oh, we're singing for us your song. Sing us
Thank you so much, Steve Kennedy, Jon McLurg. My name's Chris Murphy. Thank you, thank you. Oh. Well, okay, we can do another one for you. We often would end our evenings with this. It's a sea shanty that I think I first heard from a recording of Stan Rogers singing it. It's called "Leave Her, Johnny, Leave Her." Now we don't really do it in the sort of a traditional fashion. We've kind of added our instruments, and but if you feel like singing, it's the words are pretty easy, and the refrain comes by quite a bit. So here we go.
I thought I heard the old man say, "Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Tomorrow you will get your pay. It's time for us to leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the work is done and the winds don't blow. It's time for us to leave her." Well, the winds were foul, the work was hard. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. From the Liverpool dock to the London yard, and it's time for us to leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her.
Oh, the skipper was bad, but the mate was worse. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. He'd blow you down with a spike and a curse, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her.
It was rotten meat and moldy bread. Leave her, Johnny, leave
say goodbye. Leave her, Johnny, leave her, for now the pumps have all pumped dry, and it's time for us to leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her, for the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her, for the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her.
Thanks again. Take care now.